welcome back to my channel. Today is part 3 of going through books I've bought but haven't read, romance edition. And of course I am going to include books that I've been gifted because I don't really have many romance books that I've bought myself, so to make this video a little bit longer I've added books that I have been gifted. So with that, let's get right onto the video. Okay, before we begin I do want to show off my nails. I put these falsies on just before I started filming. And I absolutely love them. They're absolutely gorgeous, so love them. They are a bit long for me, so maybe I'll trim them later. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I do with these length nails. But anyway, let's get on to the first book, which is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. Nowlin? Whatever. I do have book 2 on my shelf somewhere, but obviously I don't want to ruin the synopsis, or the story I mean, by reading that one as well. So I'm only going to be reading the synopsis for book 1. So let's read it. Autumn and Finn used to be inseparable, but then something changed, or they changed. Now they do their best to ignore each other. Autumn has her boyfriend Jamie and her close-knit group of friends. Finn has become that boy at school, the one everyone wants to be around. That still doesn't stop the way Autumn feels every time she and Finn cross paths, and the growing, nagging thought that maybe things could have been different. Maybe they should be together. And as time passes, Autumn realises she might not get another chance to make things right before it's too late. That sounds so good, so I'm very excited for this. I have heard very mixed things about it. Some say it was incredible and heartbreaking, but some say it was boring and hard to get through, so I am nervous, but I really hope I like it because, I don't know, I've had it for such a long time, and when I believe this was gifted to me, before I was gifted this, I saw so many posts about it and I thought, that's going to be really good. Really good. And now I've been gifted it, I've just been too scared to start it in the first place. And now I've been seeing people say it's boring. So I don't know, but I really hope I like it. The next book is The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood. That is such a gorgeous book. Stunning. Now I do remember this was gifted to me as part of a Galentines gift exchange from the Patreon book club I'm in, which is Jordan's. So I'll be sure to link her channel below, so you can check her out and maybe even join the Patreon book club because I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm not very chatty in there because I'm quite nervous and I'm not good with like starting conversations, but I'm trying to get better at that. But anyway, it's so worth it. I love that group so much. But anyway, this is one of the books that I was gifted. It's gorgeous and I can't wait to read this, and I'll read the synopsis and you'll see why. Recently deceased Delphine Bookham has just met the one in the afterlife, but is devastated when a mix-up means he is immediately sent back to Earth. Delphine is given a second chance and accepts a deal in which she can return to her previous life in London and reconnect with a mysterious stranger she's sure is her soulmate. The challenge? She only has 10 days to find him. 10 days to make him fall for her. Oh, and he has no recollection of them ever having met. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this. Like, it sounds so good. I can't wait. And it's a gorgeous cover, amazing concept. I cannot wait to get into this. Maybe I'll read it this month. I don't know. I have one arc to read. And then maybe I'll read this. We will see. We will see. The next book is Date with Destiny by Lucy Vine. This was also gifted to me from the same person as The Love of My Afterlife, as part of the same Galentines exchange. Look at it. Gorgeous book. Stunning. Right, let's get on to the synopsis. Ginny is about to turn 32. It's a year she's been thinking about for a long time because 16 years ago she crossed paths with a psychic who made some key predictions about her 32nd year. 3 bad things: a heartbreak, a loss of independence, a death. 3 good things: a life-changing trip, reconnecting with someone, meeting her soulmate. It's all nonsense, obviously, especially since Ginny is getting married in a month. But when those pesky predictions start coming true, she finds herself wondering what will happen next. Oh my god, I can't wait. And actually there's a little thing here, right? Another book is 7 Exes by the same author. So if I like this, maybe I'll get the other book because this just sounds good, looks good, and I'm very excited for it. The next book is If Tomorrow Doesn't Come by Jen St. Jude. This is actually on my February TBR, so maybe I'll read this. Maybe. I don't know. But it is a gorgeous book. As you can see, it's sapphic. Or at least Woman Loving Woman. I don't know yet. I haven't read it, but I can't wait. It's a gorgeous book, and I haven't actually come across very many books with two women love interests, unfortunately. So if you do have any sapphic recs, please let me know, because I really want to read some. So, synopsis. On the morning Avery Ryan plans to end her life, the world discovers there are only 9 days left to live. An asteroid is headed for Earth and no one can stop it. As time runs out and secrets slowly come to light, Avery fights her way home to save the girl she's been in love with her whole life. But can Avery also learn to save herself and find hope again in the tomorrow she has left? Oh my god! Can't wait for this. It's honestly, it sounds really, really good. I actually don't know how long I've had this on my TBR. So, long enough that I've been wanting to read it, but I haven't picked it up yet. But I can't wait. The next book is You've Reached Sam by Dustin Thau. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not good with names. Okay, I hate these. I hate these fake stickers. But anyway. This, I will say, one of my best friends, Katie, said that she did not like this, and she really, really did not like this. So, I hope I like it. I don't see why I wouldn't, because it looks really good. But at the same time, I do trust her opinion. She's never led me astray before with books, so I don't know. We will see. But anyway, the synopsis. 17-year-old Julie Clark has her future all planned out. Move out of her small town with her boyfriend Sam, attend college in the city, spend a summer in Japan. But then Sam dies and everything changes. Heartbroken, desperate to hear him one more time, Julie calls Sam's phone just to listen to his voicemail recording, and Sam picks up the phone. The connection is temporary, but hearing Sam's voice makes Julie fall for him all over again, and with each call, it becomes harder to let him go. What would you do if you had a second chance at goodbye? It sounds so good, which is why I'm like really nervous to start it, especially since Katie didn't like it, and I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, but it's a gorgeous book. So you'd think it'd be a good book, you know? That's how my thought process is anyway. I usually judge books by covers. If it looks gorgeous, I'm like, take mine. And then I'm like, alright, it's got to be good now, because I didn't even bother to read the synopsis. But I can't wait. The next book is Luck of the Draw by Kate Claiborne. I got this last year on my birthday, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. But I just haven't picked it up. I just haven't been in the mood really for romances anyway. But also I'm nervous. I'm nervous to start any new book, basically. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta do it. And then usually it's okay. Usually I like it, but sometimes I'm like, And especially romances, because typically they end in ways I really, really hate. Which is why I try not to read loads of romances, because I know I'm going to be disappointed. But hopefully this will not disappoint me. But let's read the synopsis. A fake engagement to the man sworn to despise her. What could go wrong? Sure, winning the lottery allows Zoe Ferris to quit her job as a cutthroat corporate attorney, but no amount of cash will clear her conscience about the way her firm treated the O'Leary family in a case. So she sets out to make things right, only to find gruff Aidan O'Leary doesn't want her apology. He does, however, want something else. Aidan needs a bride if he hopes to be the winning bid on the campground he wants to purchase as part of his beloved brother's legacy. Skilled in the art of deception, the cool beauty certainly fits the bill. Only Aidan didn't expect all the fun and heart Zoe brings to their partnership, or the desire that runs deep between them. Now he's struggling with his own dark truth, that he's falling for the very woman he vowed never to forgive. I stumbled a lot, but anyway, that sounds really, really good. Very intriguing, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good book. We will see. I do have high hopes. I really hope it doesn't ruin it in the epilogue or the ending in general, so let's hope. Next is Just Got Real by Jane Fallon. Another really pretty book. I got this quite a while ago, I think. I'm pretty sure. But let's read the synopsis. She's faked her profile picture. He's just a fake. When happily divorced Joni finds Ant via dating app, neither is entirely honest about who they are. But when they meet in real life, they fall for each other. Soon they are a happy, steady item, until Joni discovers Ant is still on the app, still dating other women. Having secret rivals devastates Joni, so she decides to take revenge, but not on them. Can she turn these rivals into allies to get back at the real enemy, Ant? That sounds so good. I cannot wait. I love women taking down a man that's wronged over everyone. So this is going to be good, I think. I think it's going to be really, really good. Such a cool concept as well. I don't think I've ever actually come across a book like this. So excited for this one. Next book is Tempting Little Thief by Megan Brandy. This was gifted to me as well by, I think it was Katie. I think. So gorgeous and right up my alley. This is the kind of book that I love. So it looks like it's part of a series, Girls of Grayson. So I think book 2 is either out or coming out. So we will see. But let's read the synopsis. Bastien Bishop, that's his name. He's rough, rugged, and utterly unpredictable. He's an outsider in my world outsiders don't belong, but he doesn't seem to care. After one night of reckless rebellion, the tattooed tyrant keeps coming back, sneaking into my world without permission and causing trouble I can't allow. What he refuses to understand is I'm a girl of Grayson, a coveted queen of sorts in the underground crime world. He's a nobody with nothing to his name. We could never be. Or so I thought, until betrayal burns so deep that suddenly nothing makes sense. Nothing but him. I can't wait. It sounds so good. And as always, gorgeous, gorgeous book. So hopefully a gorgeous, gorgeous story. We will see. But it does sound so, so good. So I really, really, really hope I like it. Okay, now we are down to the last 2 books, which is Love Redesigned and Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. I haven't read these yet, but I like having full series before I read them. And I think there's another book coming out. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, let's get on to book 1 synopsis. Julian. If I ever caught on fire, Dahlia Munoz would fan the flames with a smile. So, when she returns to Lake Rosaria, I fully intend to avoid the interior designer, at least until my meddling mother exploits my saviour complex. The faster I help Dahlia find her creative spark, the sooner she will leave town. But while I was busy getting rid of Dahlia, I overlooked one potential issue. What happens if I want her to stay? Dahlia. People say the devil has many faces, but I know only one. Julian Lopez, my childhood rival and family frenemy. I vowed to steer clear of him while recovering from my broken engagement, but then the billionaire makes an irresistible offer. Renovate a historic house together and triple our profits. Our temporary truce becomes compromised as we face years' worth of denied attraction and mixed emotions. Giving in to our desire is inevitable, but falling in love, that isn't part of the plan. That sounds so good. And purple book, my favourite colour is purple, if you couldn't tell. And this sounds good, really good actually. So with any luck, I will love this. And now the second book, Love Unwritten. I also like pink a lot, so this is another gorgeous book. But anyway, Raphael. Ellie Sinclair is a hopeless romantic who writes love songs. I'm a struggling workaholic who could inspire 100 breakup albums. On paper, we have nothing in common except for my son. For 8 months, I have avoided her until our summer trip. 14 days, 2 islands, and 1 nanny I shouldn't be attracted to. Spending time with Ellie is expected, but enjoying a company, that isn't part of our travel plans. After my divorce, I swore to protect my heart at all costs, even if it means breaking hers in the process. Ellie. What's worse than working for a grumpy single dad? Admitting that I once had a secret crush on him in high school. Thankfully, Rafael Lopez and I have changed since we graduated from Wisteria High. He is a billionaire with a company to run and a child to take care of. I'm an unemployed songwriter he hired to watch his son and teach him music. We coexist without any issues until a vacation changes everything. Lines blur and old feelings of Raphael return with a vengeance as I face a new dilemma. Being his son's nanny is one thing, but wishing for more sounds like a heartbreak song waiting to be written. Oh God, I stumbled a lot. Now, I don't typically like the single dad or single mum tropes because I just don't like those kind of stories. I don't like those tropes. I don't like the pregnancy trope. None of that. So, you know, I'm kind of going into this with low expectations because I don't like those kind of tropes. So we will see. I'm going to keep an open mind and hopefully it isn't a lot in the book. Like, yeah, he's a single dad, I get it. But hopefully it's not the main plot, if you know what I mean. Hopefully. So I'm hoping I like this, but I doubt it because, as I said, I just don't like those kind of tropes. But we will see. I'm not going to just not read it. I'm going to give it a go and maybe I'll be surprised, but I'm not sure. And those are all the romance books I have but haven't read. I'm trying to get the stack, but I don't want to break it now, so I'm trying to be really careful. Okay. There we have it. All the romance books I have but have not read. I don't really have many romances, as you can see. They're just not really the genre I'm completely in love with. Because obviously, as I said, the reasons at the beginning, they usually disappoint me at the end. But these might surprise me. I really hope these books surprise me, because I do want to get into romances. I love the little kick in your feet, giggly kind of happiness I have when reading romances. But by the end, it just gets completely and utterly ruined. So I don't have high hopes for all of them, but maybe I'll be surprised, maybe. And that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to get notified when I post. And I'll see you in the next video.